Hey everyone, it's Neil Patel, and today is another day of CRO Unlocked. Today we're going to be going over CRO best practices. If you missed the first lesson in this 2-week training course on conversion rate optimization, make sure you check out neilpatel.com/training and click on CRO Unlocked, and you'll find all the lessons there as well as previous cheat sheets, worksheets, handouts, everything that you need to be successful with conversion rate optimization. So now that we got that out of the way, let's dive right in. The key to CRO is iteration. You're not going to do a test and find out that you double your conversions. That's very, very rare. It happens, but once in a blue moon. Typically, it's a lot of little things that add up that truly help you optimize your conversion rate. The big secret is one test at a time per step within your funnel. So for example, if you have a pricing page, you don't want to run 2 to 3 tests at a time on that exact pricing page. But you can run a test at a time, one on your pricing page, maybe one on your contact page, maybe one on your home page. And that's fine, assuming you have enough traffic so that way you can get to statistical significance quick enough. And you ideally want to start with very simple tweaks and then from there get into more drastic changes if you can't continually get more wins, right? So once you stop getting wins from the simple stuff, that's when you want to go into drastic changes. The key pages to optimize. Well, there's quite a few, and I'm going to cover some of them in a bit. But when you think about the key pages to optimize, I'm not just talking about SEO. Typically, when people think about optimization, they're like, oh, meta tags, title tags, your schema markup, how friendly is your code? That's a lot of SEO stuff. But there's also on-site code that you can optimize for conversion rate optimization, such as, do your titles in the copy help generate the most sales? How about the bullet points within your copy or the descriptions within your paragraphs? Or how about the keywords they're using? Do they appeal? How about the keywords within the call to action buttons? All this stuff can drastically change your conversion rate. And your sales process is not as simple as just getting traffic and then it drives revenue. It more so looks like this, where there's a lot of different points from emails to ads to upsells, and the list goes on and on. But funnels and sales process are complicated no matter what, if you're in B2B or B2C. So if I were you, there's a lot of pages that you could optimize, anywhere from your about page to your key product details pages, to your exit pages, your main landing pages, your conversion asset pages. There's a lot of pages. And as you can see, I'm not just doing step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not necessarily an order on which page is more important than the other because every website is different. If you get 10 times more traffic to your checkout page than you do to your contact page, you probably want to start with your checkout page when it comes to optimization before your contact page. When you're thinking about conversion optimization, keep in mind, people who are buying from you are human beings. Figure out what appeals to them. How can you make them happy? How can you delight their socks? Or more so, knock their socks off. If you do that, you'll start generating more sales. Now I want to get into a pricing example because pricing can really impact your revenue, even the simplest and littlest tweaks. So there is this company called Gumroad, and they observed a conversion lift of up to 118% when they started charging $1.99 versus $2. There's not really that much of a price difference between $1.99 and $2. It's just 1 cent. But psychologically, people believe that it's a lot less and that every penny saved really makes an impact for them. So when you're thinking about your pricing, think about what is more appealing to people. $9 is more appealing to $10. There's also a lot of conversion points within your sales process, and I showed a little bit about that above in the previous few slides when I broke down that sales process and how there's emails and different trigger points. But a few of them to start off with are your ads, your landing pages, your offers, your emails, your upsells. Easy things that you can leverage when it comes to conversions. And we have a conversion workbook for you that you can use for this, which you can find at neilpatel.com/training. Click on CRO Unlocked. Week 1, it's the first video in there. And underneath that video, you'll find all the assets and files that you need to accomplish your task of improving your conversion rate. When you think about people, they have different sides to their brain. Are they logical, more emotional? And you want to try to appeal to both sides, not just to one. So then that way you can maximize your conversions. And another thing that I love doing is leveraging exit intents, because people are leaving your website. It's a question of where are they leaving and how can you maximize your sales from that. And when you're running split tests with things like your exit intent, you'll find that some variations have more conversions than others or less, but it's all about testing. And here's an example of an exit intent. And you could end up finding out that you may do something simple to collect emails, or you could do something more complex like offer a discount right there and get someone to check out. It really varies, and you should test different offers. So how do you make your marketing work better for you? Well, first off, you don't need things to be that good. Your conversion rate doesn't need to be that amazing. Think about the Toyota example I did in the previous lesson, where it's just a lot of little tweaks over time, and that's how you win. That's how you build a big business. You'll never be as good as you want. You'll never be perfect, and that's okay. And you should always have the mindset that you can improve and be better. That's how you win, and just keep trying to raise the bar over and over. And here's an example in B2B. This also works in B2C. If someone had 5,000 visitors, their price point was $20,000, which is more normal in B2B than B2C. If your lead capture rate is 5%, you got 250 leads. Your sales closing rate is 15%, 37 total sales, that's $740,000. Now, if you're optimizing, you have the same traffic, same price point, but your lead capture rate is 8%, that's 400 leads. Even if your sales reps close at the same percentage, at 15%, that's 60 sales. Instead of 740,000, your new revenue is now 1.2 million. That's the power of optimizing for conversions. And you'll see the difference. That's a $460,000 difference right then and there. You don't even have to improve your sales rate. You're just improving your lead collection rate. 3 percentage points isn't that much, and it doesn't seem that much, but when you look into it, it could actually improve your revenue quite a bit, just like the example that I showed you. It's all about progressive optimization. Just one optimizable step in your sales process can have a huge impact in your revenue, and that's what we're going to help you with throughout this course. And if you like this video, share it, tell the people about it. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. If you need help, you can always email us also at support@neilpatel.com. And if you want my team to do all the marketing for you, check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital, also known as NP Digital, where we help companies grow their traffic and optimize their conversion rates. Thank you.